hold on to the staff?
I'll hang on to your staff.
You know, I could get a new shepherd without any.
I know
Cheryl
that.
her card back.
God knows I know that.
Jane doesn't have her glasses.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I hope not. Okay, you got my script.
Oh, how clever.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
This reminds me
Hi,
of,
guys.
this reminds me of the nun script.
Well, there you go.
I'm trying to help you hold something.
You're just not used to seeing that bigger one. Oh, I'm sorry. More familiar now?
Good one, good one.
How come Jane,
Well,
how come Jane
here
is
we
so
are.
skinny?
washing our socks by night.
Oh, look. We just received our scripts, our scrolls from the Camel Express. Thank you. Oh, and goody, it's the joke edition. Fabulous. Here's one. What are the 2 rules for success? Don't tell all you know.
Okay.
What's the difference between snowmen and snowwomen?
Snowball.
There you go, snowballs. These guys are good.
A little boy asked Santa Claus to send him a sister for Christmas. Okay, Santa replies, send me your mother. That Santa is the main subject at Christmas time. That elves are just subordinate clauses. Is that a candy cane in your pocket? Or are you just happy to see me?
So now that we have a little bit of time while we're waiting for the manger scene to show itself up, how about a few little stories and jokes? You know,
Can't get the flask
like
open.
last year? Well, wow, there you go, you got it.
Really?
I think so. So, I heard this joke. I heard this lady
Can't
goes,
get the fucking flask
look,
open.
trying to help ya. Yeah.
My fault.
What the hell happened?
Here, go, try.
This is going back to Ross Dress for Less. That's for God. Sorry.
Don't get it too near the campfire.
Oh, really? Okay. Okay, so this friend of mine had a little tiny dog that she wanted to like enter in a dog show.
Yeah.
Okay. But it was in the smooth coat division of the dog show. So she thought, you know, I gotta kind of like get this better. So she goes into Mackenzie's pharmacy. She says to the guy who's not nearly as good as old Bob used to be, but you know they're having trouble getting new help in there. And she says, I need some hair remover. And he says, okay, got it. He says, but here it is. This stuff is pretty strong, pretty toxic. So after you put it on, you got to keep your arms up for like 5 minutes. She says, oh no, it's not for me. It's for my chihuahua named Muffy. He said, well, if that's the case, don't ride your bicycle for almost 20 minutes.
A drunk staggers into a park and sees an athlete vigorously doing push-ups. He just falls all over himself, laughing hysterically. The guy doing push-ups says, what's so funny? He said, apparently you haven't noticed, but your woman's left you.
So then this duck
I
goes
missed that
into Mackenzie's pharmacy, and they still don't have any good help. And the duck says, I need a condom. And the guy says, well, okay, we can do that. Let me go get right in the, it's behind the counter here. Here you go, here's a condom for you. He says, should I put it on your bill? He says, I'm not that kind of a duck. So So then what happened?
Then we went back to Bethlehem. A local yokel was showing a ventriloquist around a Bethlehem farm. And as a little joke, the ventriloquist made the bull sound like it was saying, "Hello there." No reaction from the yokel. A hen goes by, and the ventriloquist has the hen say, "That guy's been stealing all my eggs." Now the yokel was really twitching. When we get to the sheep, he said, "Don't believe a word the ewe says."
You know, Bethlehem, where the men are men and the sheep are nervous.
How many sheep do we have?
I don't know. Every time I start to count, I fall asleep. So, okay, so there's this burglar. Did you hear this one? This burglar, he broke into a house on Christmas Eve because he knew there would be all these presents and he could just, like swipe them really easy. So he gets in the house and he's sneaking around and all of a sudden he hears, "Jesus is watching you." And so he's going around and he says, "Jesus is watching you." Whoa, this is a little spooky. So he goes around the corner and he sees his parrot in a cage. And the parrot says, "Jesus is watching you." He says, "Oh," he's like a bird lover, He says, "You know how that is, sir." He says, "Oh, what a nice bird. What's your name?" "My name is Moses." And the bird goes says, "Well, who the hell would name their parrot Moses?" The parrot says, "Well, the same people who named the Rottweiler Jesus."
Oh, boy.
Cheryl knew she had to get something together for the entertainment tonight, so she asked Jack, "Should I sing or put on a comedy act?" Jack advised her, "What's the difference?"
So you were talking about going around that farm in Bethlehem. So the ventriloquist and the yokel were like touring. Oh my God! Oh, that's the dumb
That's
one.
mine.
That's mine.
Sorry.
So they're touring, and they're going all around. And the yokel says, this horse and this chicken, they are like the best of friends. They've been friends forever. And they just love each other to death. And one day, the horse went out in the pasture after this big rain, and he got stuck in this big mud hole. And he just kept sinking and sinking and sinking. And he's like whinnying and going, I'm going to die in the mud hole. Well, the chicken heard him. The chicken comes out. Shoot, he's going to die in the mud hole. He's my best friend. I can't let him die. So chicken runs back to the farm and she looks all around. And she says, there you go. I'll take the motorcycle and I got this rope and I'll take it over there and I'll just pull him out. So she goes over there.
This thing only takes 2 inches on the
I
strip.
know. I don't know how that works. Well, I'm almost halfway through.
Okay.
So the chicken goes over, hooks the rope around the horse's neck, gets on the motorcycle, and pulls the horse right out of the. Oh, the horse was so happy. So they all kind of. Next day, the chicken goes out, and the horse says, "Stay away from the little." So they go, well, the chicken fell in a little mud hole, okay, right next to it. And the chicken is going down, 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 it's going to die. And the horse comes along and says, "Oh, I got an idea." So the horse gets up over the hole, and like one foot on each side, and he says, "Okay, now just reach up and hang on to my winger." And the chicken's going, "Huh? Yeah, just hang on to my winger, it'll be okay." So the chicken raises up and he reaches onto the winger, and the horse just plod, and pulls the chicken out. Do you know the moral of this?
What is the moral of this story, O Good Shepherd?
There's a moral.
What is the moral?
The moral is, if you are hung like a horse, you don't need a Harley to pick up chicks.
Oh, that's amazing.
So these 3 men die at Christmas Christmas time and go to heaven and meet St. Peter at the pearly gate. He tells them they could be admitted only if they each present a Christmas item for the holidays. The first guy whips a cigarette lighter out of his pocket, flicks the flame and says, "Jesus, light of the world." He's in. The second guy takes his keys out of his pocket, jingles them around. Jingle bells. He's in. The third guy gets a pair of red lacy panties out of his pocket, whirls them around. St. Peter says, "What do the red lacy panties have to do with Christmas?" Carols. They're carols.
So did you hear the one about the 3 clergymen? They were kind of having a little bit of an argument or a discussion about who was the best at their job. And they said, okay, we're all going to go out in the forest and we're going to do our job and then we'll come back here at noon and we'll talk about who's the best. So the Roman Catholic priest goes out, he comes back, Baptist goes out and he comes back, and the Jewish rabbi, he goes out and comes back. And so the first guy says, well, I came across a really angry bear in the forest. And we sat down and we talked real nice, and he confessed all of his sins, and he's coming to First Communion next week. Whoa, that's really impressive. The Baptist guy says, well, I went out into the forest and I found a bear in the stream. And he was catching fish and he was kind of macho. And I kind of talked him down, and I baptized him, and I put the waters on him, and now he's going to be a deacon. And that's cool. So they look at the third guy, the rabbi, and they said, well, what the hell happened to you? Because the rabbi's laying there on this like gurney, and he's got a body cast on. And he looks up and he says, maybe I shouldn't have started with the circumcision deal.
You have more on that page.
Oh, I have another one. Oh, that reminds me. Haha. That reminds me of the time that Bunny ran into a neighbor, a nosy neighbor, the one she, and she said, is your husband circumcised? Is your husband circumcised? She says, no, he's always been a perfect dick.
Good one. Good one.
So a guy goes into the pharmacist, to the doctor's office, and begs his doc for a triple dose of Viagra. And the doctor says, no, cannot do. Too many side effects. That's not good. Won't do that. Oh, hey, come on, I really need this. I'm desperate. Well, why are you so desperate? Well, on Friday, I'm having a rendezvous with my secret girlfriend. And on Saturday, my ex-wife is coming into town and we're getting together, you know what I mean? And on Sunday, my wife gets back home after visiting her mother. I see, said the doctor. I see you're in a bind. Well, okay, I'll give you the triple dose. But on Monday, you got to come back for an examination because I got to check you for some serious side effects. Well, okay. Monday morning comes. The guy drags himself into the doctor's office. His arm is in a sling. He looks like hell. The doctor said, what happened to you? No one showed up.
So, Jiminy Christmas, how long do we have to wait for these 3 wise men? Why are they so, maybe it's the weather. That would make them late. What's the forecast?
Well, they are late. So let's see, the weather forecast. Red at night, shepherd's delight. Blue sky at night, day. Today, 76 and sunny. Tonight, 55 and not so sunny.
Maybe that's it.
Why didn't you call Danielle Tucker?
Do I hear a phone ringing? Hello? Shepherd Central.